What made them want to think that it's okay to release someone like you?
I think it's because I was playing hardball. So in the last year or so, I've been playing hardball. Since I've been, like I said, I got Frankie Edgar, I got Eddie Alvarez, I got all these veteran guys on my team.
Yeah.
And they know me. I usually just say yes to fights, yes to fights. And last year, with the Johnny Walker fight, when that came about, I was telling my manager, I told Mick Maynard, I told Dana, I told Hunter Campbell. I sat with Hunter and everybody and told them, like, look, I've been fighting top 10 guys my whole career. I'm ranked up to like number 6 or 7. Mm-hmm. Like, why you want me to fight this kid that at the time was like ranked 15 or something? Like, that makes no sense to me. I just beat the number 4 and the number 3 back to back. And you want me to go back and fight somebody? What sense does that make? Like, oh, well, he's got a lot of hype on his name and it can make fireworks for you. Pretty much just trying to get him, use me as a walking board forward. Like, okay, you want me to fight this kid? Pay me. If you want me to fight this kid, I'm not going to keep taking these dumb fights for nothing. I want to fight for the title. This kid's not going to get me there. So if you want me to fight him, pay me. Like, oh, we won't pay you because you got a new contract. And I was like, well, it's not working to me. And I literally told Mick Maynard, the last person I met was Mick Maynard, like, Mick, this fight makes no sense. 0 sense. I beat him. What happens? Nothing. He beats me. You got to give him a title shot, right? And they're like, probably. Like, so that makes sense because he's hot. He gets a title shot. He beats me, but I won't because not a lot of people know my name. And after that, it was like, this is a business. If I'm going to do it, I need to get paid for it. So my plan was, get this fight. I win the Yan fight, and I would have had 1 or 2 fights left, and I would have been in position to negotiate or whatever and keep going. And then after the Yan fight, like I said, and all that, it got scary health issues. And they're like, yeah, I need to get this money now. I don't have time to wait because if this happened, this could have been it for me. So I need to get my worth. I got to feed me. Hey. And we got offered another fight, and Nikita Krylov. I took it. He's a veteran. That's a guy. He's been there a while. Okay, that's worth it. I'll fight him. Then he got hurt, and they wanted to fight somebody with 1 fight again. Like, yeah, I'm not doing it. Pay me. You know the deal. Pay me or I'm not doing it. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it went back and forth between my manager. I was like, get more money or I'm not fighting. Yeah. Then next thing you know, the option came. If you were free agent, if they would release you, would you take it? 100%. We're going to get more money. And it happened that easy.
So having somebody like, with Eddie's somebody who's always gone. I've known Eddie for a long time. He's just someone that's like, hey, you know what? If I get paid more over here, I'm going there. Did that help your influence a little bit? Like speaking with guys like Frankie. Frankie's been taken care of because they had really no choice to take care of Frankie. I mean, in the beginning, they were trying to,
they had no choice.
They were not. when you beat BJ Penn twice, and then not only they kind of start. Okay, look, we got to start doing something. You've got a name. You've done something. Like Frankie's done things in the sport. They're like, okay, look, now we kind of got to take care of you. With Eddie, he came from Bellator. Then Eddie's someone that's always went where the money was, no matter what. From Bodog to Elite XC to all these places. He that's all he's ever done. And I tip my hat to him, man. Like it takes a lot of courage to go and do what he's done. And you're doing that now. So were these guys a little bit of an influence on what you were doing? Or was it just you being like, hey, you know what? I'm not getting any younger. I need to make this money.
They were influenced. Like I said, talked to Eddie last year with Johnny Walker. We sat down. We talked on the phone with Eddie. I talked to Eddie all the time at training. His mind financially and business-wise, he's been around the game forever. I think our first serious conversation when he was doing tough was in the casino, like 2 o'clock in the morning. We was playing blackjack. He just started schooling me on all his financial stuff. And I was like, yep, I've been here for like 5 years and I've never heard any of this. And after that, when he came back to Jersey, I would always ask him questions. And he always kicks it straight to me. So when this whole thing came up, one thing that came to my mind is what he had told me last year. So I called him and run it by him and make sure he's doing the right thing. He was like, bro, this is exactly what you need to be doing. Test the free agency. See how that goes, blah, blah, blah. And another thing, DC, like I said, I was out there with him and I kept talking to him about the situation. And I was like, look, I want to get that belt. I want that UFC belt so bad. And he was, that's the thing. So many people get tied into that epiphany of the UFC belt. You got to think a belt is a belt, man. Yeah. But you got a family now. He said, I understand you're good. You can be the champ. There's no doubt about it. You can be the champ. But you got to think about your family. Is that belt, getting that belt going to help your family? Or is making more money going to help your family? They don't say you don't fight for the money because when's the last time you were in a street fight? He's like, you know why you walk away from street fights now? Because you don't fight for free. Remember that.
Yeah.
And when he said that, I was like, oh, shit, he's right. So if I can go take the same risk to make more money, why would I not go over there and make the bigger dollar with the same risk? I can get the same outcome, but now I feel like it's worth fighting for. And now it was like when I talked to my wife, she also had that dream to go get the UFC belt. And she didn't want to let it go as well. But when we broke it down into the numbers, it's like, all right, you're right. This makes sense to our family, so let's do it.
Yeah. Well, right now, you're a young fighter still. You're 30 years of age. You're in your prime, and you have a lot looking forward. What is this contract? I'm not asking money like Josh would. I'm asking how many fights is your first contract with Bellator? How many fights is it for?
6 fights, 24 months.
Okay. So in that 6-fight period, you come into Bellator, you start to win. When is it that you think you should be fighting for the title if you're winning?
I mean, I think 1 or 2 wins at the beginning, whatever. If they give me one right off the get-go, I'm ready. If say 1 fight, I'll take it. 2 fights, I understand. I'm new. Either way, I'm there. At the point, like I say, the money they're offering me and paying me, it's really like I can't really say much. You know, it's my job. They paying me to do my job, and this is worth me going out there and doing my job. As for before, like, they just paying me to be a person and just be a stepping stone, and that ain't my job.
All right, so right now in Bellator, we've got a lot of guys in the light heavyweights. We've got some studs there. You got Bader's going to fight Nemkov for the title in just a week's time now, and you got guys like Phil Davis and all these other guys. Who is it you believe you should fight in your first fight in Bellator?
I mean, it's hard to say who I think I should believe, who I believe I should fight, because I'll fight any of them. But again, when you're a new kid on the block, you can't really come in and call shots. You know, you got Phil Davis, Yoda Machida, Bader, and Nemkov. All 4 be great matchups for me. Like I said, people are going to say, oh, he don't deserve the title in the first fight, so I want to fight whoever's going to get me there the fastest. Just like I said in the UFC, I'm not here for just to be fighting. I want to get to the title. So whichever one of these fights is going to get me there the soonest, line them up. Let's go. I'll line them up. I'm going to knock them down. Just keep on moving forward.
100% agree. Okay.